In today's video for Hollow Knight Silksong, I'm going to be going over a boss fight and how you can absolutely batter them and make them a whole bunch easier. Now the boss fight is going to be that of the Widow, and you're going to want to make it all the way over to Shellwood. I would say definitely stop off at this rest point, and then you're going to have to make it up to this top area. So after you jump in a lift and do a short trek afterwards, you'll be able to make it to the boss, but if you can, you probably want to head left first and open up a shortcut that allows you to go back to that save point. Whenever you do want to get back here then, rather than going to the lift, you're just going to jump over the lift and use your wall jump to get here a little bit quicker. But for the actual boss fight, for the Widow, they can be an absolute nightmare if you don't know what you're doing, but once you get them down, they're actually one of the cooler boss fights in the game. Now whenever they're using their single thread, so you see their hands are together and they're pulling a thread, that is your time to attack. You can do a massive amount of damage that way, so use that to your advantage. Try and get 2 to 3 hits in every single time, but other times you want to just rather completely avoid damage, like whenever they're doing that dash to you, and then they're going to do the crawl along the floor afterwards. I find, don't worry about this, just completely jump over them, don't worry too much about getting damage in, but if you did want to, you could probably poke her on the head for a bit of additional damage. And as you can see in the background, another great thing that you can do, whenever they're pulling all of those strings in the background, this means there's going to be some bells rising from the floor, doing some really big kind of earthquake shock damage, and to completely negate this, you're just going to jump off the wall instead. So either side, right or left hand side, you'll be able to make it up to there, so that you avoid all of the damage that's going to come your way. Honestly, these tips alone should get you through this first stage, and remember, pick your moments when you're going to hit him, and the main time is going to be whenever he's pulling that single string. Of course, if you have got a little bit of additional damage in the build, say for example you've got some flint slate or you've got the poison build going on, then that can help you dish out a little bit of extra damage. But the main thing is you want to try to get to this second stage when he starts going crazy at you and dishing a whole bunch of bells rolling after you over and over again. The ones that are diagonal are going to be the trickiest, and the thing that I found is to try and pick my moments when I was going to hit him, or just completely avoid the bells altogether until I could find an opening when he's standing a little more still. A good thing you can do as well though is actually hit the bells to make sure you knock it away from yourself, so if you're able to do that, that works out nicely as well. But in this second phase, it's more about negating damage than it is actually dishing it out. So don't go crazy and make sure you pick your opportunities when you can hit him. And anytime you do need any additional health or anything such as that, don't forget you can always kind of use it up in the air, which avoids a lot of the actual damage from the boss fight himself. The great thing about this stage, even though it is a little bit more tricky than the first one, you can also be quite happy in the fact that he's always going to do the same moveset. So there's going to be the downwards bells, then the diagonal bells coming at you, and also, as you saw quite a few times, is going to be his crawl along the floor, which does the biggest damage again. So that's the thing you want to keep an eye on more than anything, because that's going to hit you, it's going to do crazy damage, and you'll need to heal up afterwards. So instead, a little bit of situational awareness, try to avoid all of the bells, and pick your moments for when you can do damage that's definitely not going to be when he's doing that pincer move. But yeah, other than that, you should be golden. Hopefully this will help you out and make your life just a whole bunch easier. And as always, there'll be a whole bunch more content away from me. For now, take care. I'll see you on the next day.